what's up, what's happening? We here to talk about this Lil Durk Schmirk case. Big K Beezy now. A lot of shit been going on, so I'm not going to take too much of your time. We're going to start talking about. So Lil Durk's co-defendants reportedly try to sever ties from rapper again in Murder Friday case. Again, I believe it's Diddy and Brown Eyes that's trying to do this against Spark Play. They're not trying to get caught up in long trials and even longer sentences. So I could see them and their lawyer coming up with this. Again, at this Durk, Durk, I don't know what to say. This every time I spoke about it, I always said, Durk, man, you didn't need to do this. I understand you from where you from. You love on. You hate niggas. Kept saying slap for law, and I get it. I understand. But you didn't need to go down this route. Like, I was disappointed, gang. I was disappointed. I really wanted you to do your thing. You was scorching superstar. Like, you didn't need to do none of this shit. But then this did happen. It's just crazy. It really is just a crazy situation. But anyways. OTF, Diddy, and Brown. First of all, no shade to this nigga. Why is you called Brown Eyes? But anyways, are reportedly fighting against the latest charges. Two people charged in Lil Durk's trial have asked the judge to remove them from the trial, arguing that they're being tried for murders that they have nothing to do with. According to documents obtained by All Hip Hop, DeAndre Wilson, known as OTF Diddy, and David Lindsay, known as Brown Eyes, or was rising on OTF Brown Eyes, recently renewed a bid to sever ties from the trial. In the government's third superseding indictment, the Banks Gang Enterprise, I don't think they went by OTF anymore. Now they're calling it Banks Gang. BGE, Banks Gang Enterprise, as described by prosecutors, was hit with new charges. The charges relate to a string of shootings in 2019. One of them, an attempted murder in Atlanta that year. The next surrounding the alleged attempted murder of Quando Rondo in Blackshear, Georgia. That was when he did the show and it was at the gas station, right? And it was like 50 shots. I believe they're talking about that one in 2021. The next is the 2020 shooting of Stephon Mack in Chicago in January. Are they saying... So, what's that? Are they trying to say the Stephon Mack? Because isn't that around the time or close to the time D-Thang... Chief Keef, Lil Durk's brother got killed, so they're trying to connect that, and then the murder of Lil Peb in Beverly Hills in August. Wilson and Lindsay's attorneys argue that there is no real evidence that ties them to these incidents. Neither name is in the Atlanta shooting nor the Chicago shooting, which reportedly involves unnamed co-defendants. Lindsay's sole tie to the Chicago shooting is when he appeared in a video shoot where Durk had $1 million in cash. However, his attorney said that the cash is a regular prop in music videos and can't actually back up any claims of criminal intent. Moreover, they also pointed out that the court determined that it's clearly prejudicial to use clips from music videos of the defendants holding guns and cash as evidence. Ultimately, the defense for both believes that the jury's judgment will be clouded if they have to sit through testimony related to these other violent crimes unrelated to Lindsay and Wilson, and they try to determine the verdict for their charges separate from it. Bro, I could see the play here. They trying to just try to disassociate this stuff with Durk. Because we all know Durk, they probably want Durk. Durk is the name here. They want to set an example. He's the big fish. They probably want to get Durk out of here. So if they could try to reduce their time, let's try to separate ties from some of this shit, it is what it is. I could see that. Dog, at this point, I just really don't know how this is going to go. That's why a lot of this time I just be saying I'll be updating and reporting this to you. This and the YNW Millikins. I really don't know how this shit will go. I just sit here look at Durk like, my nigga, like, this is fucked up. Listen, Quando Rondo doing his bid. He about to get out soon. This nigga dropped a project while he was locked up. He about to get out soon. Nigga, why be out here? He got out. He doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? You could say some of the music people, some of the people in the music industry look like they trying to switch sides. They trying to go back over there, get back in young boys' good graces. Now you have if Quando Rondo come home and these motherfuckers just go on a tear musically. Hey man. This shit about to look crazy and spooky, bro. Yo, some of this hood nigga shit, because we sit here and we like the authentic artists. We like the ones that is real, like they really them boys or whatever have you, but I wish more of these street artists. Don't get me wrong. I understand you got beef with niggas. I get a protection. Yada yada yada. I get that aspect. But I wish once you get the fame and the recognition and the accolades, y'all would stop this shit. Yes, go save y'all partners from the block. Yes, pay for their commissary. If you can pay for their lawyer, cool. But like, you gotta stop entertaining some of these street politics and the street shit. Like, you is above that. Breeze through. Do turkey drive. Do whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, still be a part of the community without bringing violence to the community. You know what I'm saying? Because you are a face. You can be a positive role model. We're not gonna act like you squeaky clean, like you never did dirt. But you have evolved. You know what I'm saying? And try to pull some of them youngins who's like you. Try to show them a better way. You see they rapping, they good at it. Try to give them a push early on, like some of that type of shit. I get it. Some of this other shit, like allegedly doing murders, all this shit at your prominence now, you don't gotta do all that. Like, come on now. And that's why I be looking at Durk like, my nigga, I'm disappointed a bit. Like, you ain't have to do all that. It comes with growing up, bro. It comes with growing up. Don't get me, I understand how it feel to lose somebody you care about. It's not easy. Niggas saying slide for Vaughn, disrespecting your dead mans. I understand. It ain't easy. Trust me. It's not easy. But, bro, you also got to look at yourself like you are an example, bro. Motherfuckers look up to you because you did it. Especially from your community. Especially with your circumstances. You did it. And you shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's harder. It's easy for me to say it, and I know it's hard, but that's why I be looking at Durk, man. You got all these kids too, bro. Come on, bro. Don't block your blessings. Don't block your blessings. We as a people got to learn that. Black people, just people in general. But what do y'all think? Comments down below, links in the description. Besides that, it's your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. The Black TJ did while doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe, and hype you. Trying to hit a little bit more, you heard me. And I'm gone. Shalom, zoom, peace, y'all, gang. Aye.